starting group for the Spurs. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
Here's Towns. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Team foul.
What's up?
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. But Trey. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. San Antonio with the ball. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Fox. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. At the elbow, Brunson shoots over Fox. Here's Bridges. Takes it off the glass.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Bridges against Castle. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. New York moving it around. From 20 feet out, Bridges misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Vassell. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's Towns penetrating. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. And we're Approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Castle's got 5 points so far.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's Brunson. They get the rebound. A second chance effort, and the shot goes in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania. Listen news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Harper's checked in. .149 left here in the first quarter. New York, no good that time either. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For the three. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Knicks trail by 6. And Brunson, here we go. And he makes that one. Brunson's got 6.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. 6 points for him. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be a leader at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Clock at 6. On the mark with the 15-footer. He's got 8.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Harper in the corner. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's good from long range.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
Harper against Brunson. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here's Castle. And that one is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Luke Cornett is out there with Barnes. And it's Harper in at the point. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Harper. Knicks with the rebound. Alvarado with it. Shoots over Harper. And the shot falls short this time.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Banked in off the glass. Harper's got 5 now.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. He's checked in for New York. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Clarkson against Castle. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And here's Harper from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Harper's got 8 points.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Harper with the steal. And it's Vassell in the corner. Offline with his 3. Now Robinson. Still without a basket. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And some changes here for the Spurs. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Luke Cornett. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Fox. He has 6. Olynyk sets a screen for Fox. Drives to the hoop. Shoots the 3. Alvarado grabs the board. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.